Hi, this is Save with Crypto. Okay, so I just want to talk about this new thing that SwissBorg have got. It's a thing called Thematics. From what I can gather, what it is you basically put some money into the system, and I guess it's done kind of automatically, but that gets invested in a bunch of mostly kind of DeFi type protocols, which are all, going to be slightly risky. There are some less risky ones in there as well, such as you've got like Ethereum, and also you've got SwissBorg itself, the CHSB. Anyway, I think at the moment it's only available to the premium members, which luckily I am one, so I can show you what it's all about, and you can decide if it's the sort of thing you fancy. So 13th of October, restricted release to some winners of something, Genesis and Pegasus members. Okay, I don't know what they are. 20th of October, early access for every premium member. Okay, that's me. Thematics launch soon. So what happens is every few days your portfolio gets rebalanced, and they'll change the percentage component of it slightly. And I kind of like the idea of this because it's kind of what like Ran Neuner from Crypto Banter. He always talks about his portfolio where he's got like some degen tokens, ones that are quite risky. Then you got some more less risky stuff like Ethereum and all that. Although he did come a cropper a while ago because a big chunk of that was Luna. So hopefully that sort of thing won't happen here. Although I did notice that when I did this, and I actually started this like just over a week ago, and I'll show you the videos in a moment, but Solana did feature quite heavily. Well, not heavily, it was like 5% or so. Now, what's not in place at the moment is these rewards. So what will happen is if you've got a token where they can stake it and get rewards on it, they will do that. For example, that will probably happen with CHSB, Ethereum, and any of those that feature in the yield section of SwissBorg at the moment already. And you'll get them rewards in CHSB, which is quite cool. But that's not live yet, so... Anyway, there's some frequently asked questions you can look at here. So let's have a look over on the phone. I did start this about a week ago, and it was actually around about the time of the FTX rumours getting quite heavy. So the market had started to crash quite a lot then, but I didn't realise how much it was going to crash beyond that. So probably went in at slightly the wrong time, but I would guess now everything's pretty low, it would be a good time to get into this if it's the sort of thing you fancy. For me, I'm just going to use a fraction, a tiny fraction of my my portfolio for Thematics and try it out, see how it works out. Anyway, so let's go back over to the videos I made on my phone. Okay, so to get involved with this, I'm just going to go over to the marketplace on SwissBorg, and at the top here I've got this Web3 thematic thing in purple. Now I don't know if that's because I'm a Genesis premium member, but I'm going to give it a go anyway and see what happens. I mean, everything else it's like gone terrible the last couple of days, so what could possibly go wrong, eh? Anyway, what it says is Web3 is a better version of the internet, one that takes control and ownership away from the big corporations and gives it back to the community, with a focus on decentralization, blockchain technology and digital assets. The Web3 thematic represents the foundation of this digital evolution. Okay, so what you're kind of doing here is like they're investing in sort of DeFi projects on your behalf, and then every 7 days they do this rebalancing thing where they kind of like work out which one's doing best, and then kind of reassess which ones you should be investing in. And that, I believe, all happens like in the background. You don't have to do anything, so I think it's worth having a go. As I say, I think the premium members like Genesis Premium and the Premium Community or Community Premium, whatever it is, those people, I think they've got access to this now. Okay, so there's rewards coming soon. Well, that'd be good, wouldn't it? And thematic fee is free for the beta. Exchange fee 1 to 2%. It sounds a little bit high, but let's have a look anyway. So what they're going to be using is Cosmos, Ethereum, Polkadot, Polygon, Secret, never heard of that. SwissBorg, okay, Kusama, Mina, never heard of that. Avalanche, I hear a lot of good things about Avalanche. I mean, I haven't got any. I might have a little bit, but you know, only like a beer's worth. Cardano, Cello, is that? That's not Celsius, is it? No, it can't be. I don't know what that is. Near Protocol, I've heard of that. Solana. I mean, Solana's quite interesting because that's like super cheap at the moment, so might be interesting. Okay, so let's go invest now, and then I've got $2,000 here, so I'm going to invest. What shall I do? Let's do €1,000, shall I? Okay. So okay, all that. I accept the terms of use. I haven't read them, to be honest, but okay. So am I going to invest? Okay, so shall I do €1,000 or $1,000? It's about the bloody same at the moment, isn't it? So let's do it in euros, and then we can see what's what. Okay, so I'm investing €1,000 next. Okay, service fee $10. Okay, so confirm, and I have not got a clue what happens after this. Now, this was something they were talking about at the annual meeting in Lausanne, Switzerland, that I went to in February, I think it was, which is really cool. And there were various ways of investing your stuff, and this was one of the, riskier but with greater returns. So I'm not going to go mad with it. I think 1,000 is probably worth a punt. So so what do I do here? Do I just go buy? I guess I do. So have I done that now? Oh, okay. No, it looks like I've done it. It just redirected me to the marketplace. Okay, so at the moment that's worth $997, and that's in my Web3 wallet. Okay, so I went away and had a little read about it, and I think I understand it a bit more. So yeah, I mean, what you're doing basically, you've got like this one asset, if you like, that you've bought in SwissBorg, and they've bought a little portfolio of various items that belong to you, but then they change them around a little bit to see which one's working the best. So I exchanged $996 and it's 1,018 now, so that's quite good. So it's gone up a little bit, but I suppose, like anything, the way to do this is to obviously what I do is when the market crashes like in a massive way like it has done at the moment, that's when I'll do some investing, and normally I don't really know what to invest in because I don't know what's a good idea. I mean, I'd probably go on something like Solana at the moment because it's massively down, but there again, I might put in all my eggs in one basket by doing that. So this might work out, I'm not sure, but anyway, what I'd like to see is what exactly it's invested in. So if I go to allocation here, you can see. So it's 10.24 in Polygon, 10.1% in Polkadot, 10% in Ethereum, and it goes on. So the actual Solana is only 5.39%, which is probably more sensible, isn't it, right now? And this is quite cool, really, because I don't know what some of these are, so they might turn out to be okay. And each one is only a maximum of like 10% of the portfolio. So that all looks quite good. And I guess at any point I can just exchange it. So I actually exchanged the Web3 wallet into whatever I want. So that was last week, and today I got an email saying that success, your Web3 wallet has been rebalanced. So let's have a look what that's all about. I mean, it is down $50 or so, but I didn't anticipate how bad all the FTX stuff was going to go. And also, to be honest, I didn't really know a lot about Solana. So if I have a look at Web3 wallet, How do I do that? Oh right, so go to allocation up there at the top right. And there is still Solana there. Okay, there's 5% Solana still there. They appear to have pushed up the percentage of Ethereum, Cosmos, SwissBorg, Polkadot, Polygon. And I'd have to compare these with last. So to do that, I've just done a screenshot from the videos from my phone, and you can see the actual percentages don't actually vary that much. I mean, you've got this thing here. You've got the kind of initially started off with the current percentage, and then now I don't know exactly what it means by the current and target percentages, but obviously we'll find out more about that as time goes on. So all looks pretty cool. I suppose the big question is do you want to be invested in these kind of tokens? And I think for me, the answer is probably like not really, without doing a lot of research. But if someone's doing the research for me, and they've chosen those because they think they're good ones and not so risky, then it might be worth a punt. So as I say, I'm going to do this with like a tiny amount of money, and then probably increase that over time if it works out. But obviously it's all a risk, like everything in crypto, like everything in life, to be honest. So if you do decide to do this, for God's sake, don't put your life savings in there, because just in case things go wrong. Now, I know the idea of putting money on exchanges and having it not in your ledger isn't the thing right now, but to be honest, having crypto just sitting on a ledger is a little bit boring because it doesn't do anything, just goes up and down in value. And I do want to be active, I want to be sort of like seeing what's working in the market, and seeing stuff like this might give me the incentive to sort of think, okay, I might do some trading with I don't know, Polygon or one of these ones I've never heard of, like Mina. Anyway, if you haven't got the SwissBorg app already, you can just scan this QR code and get it. Now, by using that, you get these kind of little scratch card things. You can win various rewards in CHSB up to €100 worth. And I have had a few that have been like quite a lot, and one a few months ago was €79. So it's definitely worth doing. So just scan this. Alternatively, you can go to savewith.crypto.org/SwissBorg. Okay, so that's it from me for the moment. I'll keep you updated on this and let you know how it goes. But for now, I'll just say make sure you subscribe, make sure you've got notifications set on all, leave a nice comment, do like the video, and above all, please remember to tell your friends. Oh, and show your friends this QR code as well. Actually, even better, when you've got your own SwissBorg account, show your friends you're one of those, and then you get the commission. How's that? All right, take care. Bye.